is it possible to have boob orgasm? The answer is yes. That is what I'm going to be showing you guys today. So make sure you don't skip this video. Make sure you watch to the end, because if you miss out, you don't get to see what I'm going to show you guys or hear what I'm going to talk about. So welcome back to this channel. Now let's quickly dive right in without wasting much time, because I wouldn't want this video to be long. Now a lot of people think that genital orgasm is the only way for someone to reach cloud 9 or for someone to orgasm, but a research was carried out. It was said that non-genital orgasm is very possible, and that is if you know how to do it well. Now this includes boob orgasm and also penetration. Now remember, sex doesn't end in penetration. There are many ways to orgasm even without penetration. Now that's what we're going to be learning today. I think the best part of having an orgasm is the ability to explore all sexual aspects of your body. Yes, it could be self-pleasuring or also having this pleasure with your partner. Now being able to discover all this on your own is also amazing. Like I said, self-pleasuring. Now the nip is filled with nerves ending and can be fully activated if you know the right way to do it. Now in as much as a lot of people can get boob orgasm, okay, that is, you know what I mean, there are some women that are also sensitive to touch. Now what do I mean? There are some ladies that no matter how you touch them, they won't feel anything on their boobs. So what do you do in this kind of situation if your woman falls in this category? Now it is simple. While you're trying to stimulate her boobs, also try to stimulate her clit. Now remember, there are varieties of ways that someone can orgasm. So if your woman falls in this category, what you can do is, as you're stimulating her boobs, you can also stimulate her. In this way, she's going to orgasm quickly, because a lot of women do orgasm through clit. So if your woman falls in this category, just try this, okay? As you're doing as you're handling the boobs, try to also go down there, like use your hands or your mouth, whichever way is suitable for you. Now, nips, and you know what I mean by nips. Yes, that little baby, that tiny baby, you know, on your chest, okay? The tiny one on your chest. So I'm going to use the word nip, okay? So the nips are meant to be sucked. Yes. Now suckling on the nip can actually build up some juicy feelings. Like, it brings that feeling of closeness, that feeling of intimacy, that good feeling between you and your partner. Now nip sucking can as well stimulate the release of oxytocin, which also occurs during sexual arousal and can bring about orgasm. So what do? You need to learn how to handle that nip. You need to explore your woman's body, your woman's nip, and know the right angles to explore and the right angles to touch her. That particular place that takes her from 0 to 100, that takes her to cloud 9. Remember, women have different shapes, sizes, colors of nip. They can be small, they can be dark, they can be pale, they can be puffy, they can be flat. Now, some women's nips are highly sensitive, while some are not. And a lot of women like it when you go gently. Gentle and soft touch can take your woman to cloud 9. So learn how to touch gently. Don't be those kind of men that always like to grab it and hold it and jiggle it and shake it like as if you're shaking your world. No. But some women do prefer when you are intense when handling the boobs. So it depends on your lady. If she's the kind of person that likes it gentle, then go gently. If she likes it intense and it gives her more sensation, go intense. Because so for these kind of ladies that like it intense, they feel it's erotic, and you know it's erotic, like for them, they like it crazy, they like it wild. So it depends on your woman. If she likes it like that, it's all your choice, entirely your choice. Remember, let your woman guide you on places that she wants you to touch her. if you touch her in a certain area and she doesn't feel comfortable, or she feels pain, or feels like sore, then you need to stop. Okay, let her guide you and tell you places that she prefers you to touch her. Okay, so yeah, now let's get to how you can make your woman, okay, get that nip orgasm that you're talking about. Okay, now there are a few tips I'm going to be giving you, and I'm also going to be using my apple to give an example. So first of all, how do you suck and play with the nips? Now the first tip is use your tongue. Now the tongue is perfectly built for bringing pleasure, so you need to learn how well to make use of your tongue. Okay, now there are some tips on how you can use your tongue to pleasure your woman. Okay, you can either use your tongue in a circular way or the side-by-side way. Like, what I mean is when you do your tongue like this, or depending on you. So first of all, your partner, that is your man, should start by suckling softly. Remember, softly is the key. You don't need to go so fast or so rough. Softly. Then he should initiate the clit touch. Remember, like I said, it's a touch. It is going to make it mind-blowing. And so which means, what do I mean by the touch? He should stimulate the clit. Okay, he should use his tongue or his hands to stimulate. There are varieties of ways, like there are various ways that you can do this. You can use your tongue, you can use your hand, you can use a toy, either way you want. And also remember, you can use your lube to pleasure yourself. Okay, lube is also a way to make it more fun and erotic. You can use your lube and then use it on your nip, and you can use your saliva. I don't like saliva, but I'm not going to judge you. If you like using saliva, it's all your choice, but lube is a go-go for me. Okay, so yeah, then while he's stimulating your clit, he can gently stroke the tip of the clit. That is where the whole sensation and the whole feeling is. And then as well as while he's suckling on nip, okay, he should go gently. Remember, now he can increase the pace if he notices that you're moaning out of excitement, like the way you're sounding and your body language, like you're feeling it, like you're all out for it. Then he can increase the pace, the level of suckling. He can increase it gently. He can increase the clit touch, or alternate between firm and gentle. You don't need to increase it like rough or fast, just between firm and gently. Okay, now remember, note, women differ. Now what some women might call gentle might be like unbearable for other women, and what some women might say it is unbearable might be fun and gentle and enjoying for other women. So like I said, always tell your woman to guide you on how to go about it. You always look at her. I always say in all my videos, eye contact says a lot. Make sure that you always maintain eye contact with your partner whenever you guys are in the game. It's going to go a long way, because it's going to help you know what he or she is feeling at that particular time. So always check if your partner is enjoying what you're doing, and if what you're doing is unbearable. And remember, when you're suckling on the nip, don't use your teeth. Some people are good in using teeth, but if your partner doesn't like it, ask her if you should continue using your teeth. But I always advise to use your tongue and your lips. Okay, it could do the magic. And your hands as well, your fingers, okay, they can do the magic. Now as your man is doing all this, he can also start by whispering in your ear and touching, kissing your neck, biting your ear, biting your lips, and going down and on as he's stimulating your boobs, your nips and your clit. Okay, now the second way is use of ice. I don't know if I mentioned it in the beginning of this video, but ice is another way that you and your partner can explore. I'm sure you're going to be wondering, what do I mean by ice? Now what you can do is, during nip sucking, now tell your partner to place an ice like very close to your bedside, like somewhere reachable that he can reach. Now when he's what he can do is to take a cube, just a cube, an iced cube, and put it in his mouth. Okay, now let it stay there for like at least 15 seconds or maybe 20 seconds. Now when his mouth is, depending on how long he can handle the ice stuff, now let him remove it, and then with that iced mouth, let him place the tongue, okay, on your nip. Trust me, it is going to be mind-blowing. Like that feeling of, that cold feeling is going to send deep sensation and deep feeling in your body, like in your medulla oblongata, your brain, and you're going to see yourself shivering like Now as he's doing it, he can make gentle circles with his tongue around your nip, or he can do the side by side tongue, like gently, or the circular form, okay, around your nip. Now this is going to make your nip so hard and strong, wanting him, waiting for him, just waiting for him to finish you, like to take you to heaven. I don't mean dying, I mean what I mean. Now he can make gentle circles, like I said, around the your boobs. Now as he's doing this, he can also use his tongue to do those magical moves all over your breast, like all over the pectoral of your your boobs. Okay, this is going to send like that mind-blowing like sensation. It's going to be overwhelming for you. And he can also change by using a warmer water with you, like just like he used the ice, he can also use a warm water, like not hot, not cold, just warm, and do the same thing, repeat the same way he did it, okay, with the ice, and do the same circular motion, or the side by side motion. Now this is number 2. Okay, yeah, remember, like I said, as he's doing this, he can also be stimulating your his other hands, or as he finishes using his tongue and mouth on your boobs, he can also go down on your clit. Now the third way is the hand play. Now the hand play is also another way to take your woman to the moon and make her reach orgasm through nip stimulation. But this time around, you're going to use your hand. Like I said, you can use, there are different varieties, like different ways you can make your woman orgasm with boobs, but it depends on how well you know the game. Okay, now with the hand play, firstly, don't just grab the woman's boobs, like don't or jiggle, or try to. Now you can just try to massage her boobs by keeping your hands like this on her boobs. Okay, just your hands like this. It can be either like in this way or like this. Okay, so but either way, he should just make use of his hand. But remember, don't grab her boobs, like don't manhandle it. Okay, so first of all, you can start with foreplay, as you're kissing her neck, doing all sorts of things, kissing her, biting her lips and everything. Now let him use his fingers and trace maybe from your neck, trace down to your boobs. Okay, now with his fingers, his gentle finger, okay, don't manhandle, like I said, touch the skin of and the surrounding areas. Once the nip is hardened, he can stroke them to pleasure her more. Now he could cup the, I showed you with my hands, he cup the breast behind while kissing your neck, like the lady, and while riding from behind. Remember, you can do this in whichever position, just like I'm sitting. Let's assume I'm sitting on the bed or the couch, but I'm sitting with my man. Now he can from behind use his hands and cup the boobs, right? While him and I'm riding, right? So you can also be lying down while your partner is doing the hand job or the hand play. Okay, now when he cups the boobs, he should gently run his fingers or even hands around the entire boobs to arouse her more. He can gently press on the nip using his index finger and massage a circular motion. Now you don't need to be drawing the nip like this. You can just use your 2 hands and massage the nip, or you can just use the tip of your fingers like this, and like this, do the nip like this, like you're twitching the nip just this way, this motion, switch gently. I'm a little bit fast, but I'm doing it because I don't want this video to be long, but you can understand what I'm doing. Just do gently, and remember you have to use a lube to bring her, you know, to cloud 9. So use the tip of your fingers like this and just massage on the knee, or you can just grab it like this, like you're drawing it up and down in that motion. Now we know that men do love, you know, boobs. They love it a lot. So and sometimes they cannot keep their hands off it. Like they like touching it. Even when they are sleeping, their hands are always going there. So you should also know ways, or you know, is that it's going to be comfortable for you and for him also to, you know, be able to play with your knee. Okay, it's only when you guys are lying down, like you guys are about to sleep, you can also, you know, stay in a position that is going to allow and give him the free will and free access to touch as long as he wants. Okay. So yeah, now as he's doing this, like with his hands, he can also use the other hands and, you know, massage and play with the to stimulate the clit, right? And he can also, as he's using one hand to play underneath, he can use his mouth and also, you know, use the mouth to suckle on the other nip. It all depends on him. Okay, now another way that your man can also, you know, give you a boob stimulation, that is a nip stimulation to reach orgasm, is like maybe you know, in one of my video I did a video on how to ride your man, and I'm going to explain something about that video, not really the video, but something like a position that I did I explained in the video. Now this is what I mean. Now let's say your man is lying on the bed and then you're lying on top of your man, right? Now what you can do is to place 2 pillows, you know, under the man, like under his back, to give his head a lift up enough for him to be able to reach your nip, to be able to suck it, right? So now while your nip is fully hard, erect, and, you know, all wanting and all out for him, now what he can do is to gently use his, you know, tongue to tease and play with the nip. He can use his teeth if he knows how. Not those kind of people that want to bite off your whole nip, like as if it's bread, a gege bread, or one bread like that. No, okay. So he should use his you know, tongue to tease on the nip as you're, you know, on top of him. Remember, you're on top and he's down, but the pillow is under his back, giving him a lift up, and then you on top of him. He's going to be able to, you know, suckle on your boobs while you on top, you are, you know, doing the dance. You know the kind of dance I mean. Now as you're doing this, you can also spice it up by maybe slowly whispering in her ear, and then, you know, or maybe the man can just grab her backside, or, you know, tap her backside while she's going up and down, and then you can, you know, say naughty things in his ears or her ears while you guys are doing the up and down motion. Okay, so I'm going to bring my apple to show you a way that you can also try to jiggle her you know, boobs, for men that always like my handling. Okay, no. Now I'm going to be using my apple. Okay, so this is my apple. Okay, I don't have you know, this I'm just going to be using this. So this is my apple. Let's say this is the nipple. Now for men, don't press like this. Like, don't press the boobs like it is. Don't press the boobs like it is foam or something. Okay, when you're trying to grab, just grab gently, like softly, like running your hands all over the boobs. Okay, and then when you get to the nip, when you want to suck, especially when you're with the eyes, now don't suckle like this, like you're like you're trying to bite off the whole nip. Just use like when you poke your mouth, like it should be in this poked manner, like, so that when you're grabbing on the nip, it's just going to take the nip and not the whole flesh. Okay, just the nip. You poke your mouth and just suckle on it. And also another way that you can jiggle, like I said, remember your hand has to be like this. You can hold the boobs. Don't press like this, like I said. You can just gently run your hands all over it, and then when you want to jiggle or move it, just move it like this. Don't jiggle or shake, like just move it like this, like this. You don't need to shake it like you're shaking your whole world. Okay, just move gently. Okay guys, like I said, so just don't move like this. Just, you know, jiggle and be gentle, soft and gentle. Okay, handle with care. Okay, so just jiggle like this. Okay, you don't need to move it, just jiggle slowly, and when you're going round, just go all over and gently touch, gently move. Especially when it gets to the nip, you can just use your 2 hands and grab the nip, or you can use these 2 hands and twitch like this on the nip, like this. Okay. So yeah guys, I hope I've showed you guys ways that you can actually help your woman to orgasm through boobs stimulation. And I'm going to be ending this video here because I can see that it is already longer than I thought. So I'm going to be ending this video here, and I'm going to be seeing you guys in my next video. So if you enjoyed this video and watch to the end, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, and also hit that notification bell to get notified anytime I upload more of my content. So see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.